As far as the World Cup goes, I was curious, and I'll be curious how many in the United States tuned in for it. It wasn't exciting, but it was a showcase. It was a beautiful day at the Meadowlands. You just didn't have any scoring. I didn't think you would. In fact, Eric Winalda, I said to him last week, first team that scores is going to win, and that proved to be the case. And then you have to look at the Messi moment that he had in this World Cup, and it solidified his GOAT status. They did shut him down yesterday, but Spain shuts down everybody. 309 goals were scored in the World Cup. Spain gave up one.
Woo! Ow! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! This is the stat of the day!
Brought to you by Panini America. But Argentina could have stolen it. If it gotten to penalty kicks, I think they would have won. They had the better goaltender, and you have better individual scorers there. Boy, Spain's got a philosophy, and that is a suffocating, unbelievable defense. Now, I also said this early in the World Cup. We can talk about all the great scores, and we did. It's going to come down to defense, and you saw that with Spain. I don't care, what league, what sport, eventually it comes down to defense, and you saw that. Spain was throwing a no-hitter. Not a perfect game, close to it. A no-hitter. But the outcome was still hanging in the balance. It was fun to watch. I thought it was great for the United States to showcase the event because, look, I had two people who were involved in the World Cup, and they said this could be a disaster before it even started. Tickets, sluggish. Are we going to have incidents? There are going to be issues, security. Like, they just kept running down the list. And I kept going, ow, okay. Like, I seemed to go into it where I'm waiting for something to happen. It went smoothly, I think, for the most part. I think people had a great experience there. Now, I don't know if that translates to success for U.S. soccer. I think the guests that we had on during the World Cup, Kevin Frazier from Entertainment Tonight, Eric Winalda, I think their comments on our show could go a long way in helping Team USA. Maybe not 2030, but maybe 2034, where we'll look back on those comments that were really stinging for USA and what's going on inside the world of travel soccer teams trying to get, youth soccer programs, inner city, all of those different things. Two of the greatest players of all time grew up in poverty, Ronaldo and Messi. Now, I'm not saying that's where you're looking, but I'm saying they found those players. We need to find those players to help them work their way up to maybe get on a big stage like this. So there was a lot that happened over the course of 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but I thought Fox did a wonderful job. Dylan, what's poll question today?
Well, Dan, off of the that Spanish defense, Marvin actually sent this one over. What's the best defense in sports history? 2026 Spain, the 85 Bears, 2000 Ravens, the Purple People Eaters.
Well, no, it can't be the Purple People Eaters. They didn't win the Super Bowl. It'd be the Steelers. Steel Curtain was, to me, that's the most dominating defense I ever saw. Now, I'm just talking football. But when you're winning 4 Super Bowls and your offense that has Hall of Fame players on it, at quarterback, at running back, your 2 wide receivers, some offensive linemen, but they're in the shadows of your defense, that tells you everything you need to know. But this Spain team kind of reminded me of the Ravens, where the Ravens defense was so great, they kind of just said to Trent Dilfer, give us maybe 10 points and then we'll win. That's kind of what you had with Spain. Their defense was unbelievable, and they're like, just give us a goal, 1. But it was fun. It was fun to watch, even though there was not a lot. It felt like the field at the Meadowlands was tilted, and everybody was towards the other. Spain was always in Argentina's end. It just felt like, man, 3/4 of the match was played that way, where Spain was in Argentina's territory the entire time. Yeah, Paul.
They were joking around about the Spain goalkeeper. He didn't do anything all day. He wasn't asked to do anything all day.
But it did stand out. I thought it was great. There were a lot of stars here. Rebecca Lowe does a wonderful job. Zlatan was great. Stu Holden did a wonderful job. Really sneaky great. Any other poll questions here? First hour, Dill.
Yeah. Well, thoughts on the World Cup halftime show? Loved it, hated it, or didn't watch?
I didn't need it. I don't need Madonna out there. I don't know. Justin Bieber. I think Ted Lasso came out. The Muppets were out. Shakira. I'm like, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Paul.
I don't think I'm going to let you besmirch Shakira. She gives you what you want.
Well,
A little singing, a little shaking, and let's get out of here.
she could give me more. The hips don't lie.
They don't?
Yeah. I don't know anything else she does other than that.
Fine.
Yeah. I mean, hey, congratulations. You look wonderful. But Madge out there with Ronaldo and in a car, and then the Muppets and Ted Lasso, and Justin Bieber. And I'm like, okay. All right. Hurry up. Let's go. Yes, Dylan.
What about the BTS portion?
Oh, yeah, of course. My bad. Yeah, gotta have
Come
BTS.
on.
Gotta have BTS out there. Yes, Marvin.
DP, come on. You acting like the dad from Footloose. Let the kids dance.
I'm sorry.
Just want to dance.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I was listening to it. I wasn't watching. I tried. You know, because then, you know, my kids are like, oh, look who's there. And I go, all right, what do you got? Okay. Wake me up when it's over. I mean, tell me when it's over.